Welcome dear 1000 PS TV viewers. Today it's all about an exciting racetrack comparison between the two new naked bikes from Triumph, Street Triple RS and its slightly cheaper sister Street Triple 765R. How the two performed on the racetrack and where their differences lie from the point of view of a professional and a hobby rider reveals the following video. Not only did a large number of enthusiastic motorcyclists gather at the Slovakiaring to demonstrate their lean angle skills and have fun together, but the weather also showed itself from its very best side. With perfect temperatures and bright sunshine, our guests enjoyed the safe environment of a closed racetrack, while the 1000 PS team also had the brand new Triumph Street Triple 765 RS compete against its slightly cheaper sister 765R in production trim as part of various comparison tests. If we let our attention wander over the most important key facts, the Street Triple 765 RS stands out with its 130 horsepower at 12,000 RPM. Although both Street Triples have the same racing-inspired, further developed Moto 2 3-cylinder with 765cc and 80 Nm at 9,500 RPM, the English managed to get 10 horsepower more out of the RS model compared to the standard R with 120 horsepower at 11,500 revolutions per minute. In addition, the RS weighs 1 kilo less despite the windshield and passenger seat cover, which in total results in a power-to-weight ratio that is about 10% higher. Also worth mentioning is the extremely short gearing of both bikes, which on the one hand results in tremendous acceleration urges on the country road, but on the other hand stands in the way of excessive top speeds on the racetrack. While the frame, swing arm and handlebars are identical on both models, Triumph gave the RS a slightly raised rear end for even greater agility, which also resulted in a steeper steering head angle, a shorter wheelbase and a shorter trail. The data speaks for itself. The RS is the more agile, more direct machine. The top-notch racetrack handling of the Street Triple 765 RS is due to both the well-thought-out geometry and the high-quality suspension components. Equipped with customizable stock suspension, a responsive Öhlins STX40 central shock, high-performance Conti Sport Attack 4 tires, and a powerful Brembo Stylema braking system, it dominates the ring track and excels in braking, although the suspension of the Street Triple 765R is also fully adjustable. It offers a slightly inferior performance due to the more favorable shock absorber and the country road tires. Both models feature ride-by-wire as well as a modern 6-axis IMU. And therefore have a comprehensive electronics package that includes riding modes and a wheelie control, as well as lean angle-dependent ABS and lean angle-dependent traction control. The sensationally functioning shift assistant with blipper function is also fitted as standard. The only drawbacks of the R model are the display and the lack of a track driving mode. A positive surprise are the list prices, which will probably give some competitors sleepless nights. For the top model, the Triumph Street Triple 765 RS in the color variant Silver Ice, only €12,295 are due in Germany. That's just €2,100 more than for the standard Street Triple 765R in the same color. Klaus Grammer's conclusion from a professional's point of view. We rode the streeties on the racetrack, and there, the RS is the clear winner. Not because of the extra 10 horsepower, which are of course great, and make overtaking much easier in a direct duel. No, it's the overall concept that makes the RS the winner. Both engines work flawlessly, and you can actually keep up with the various 600 seconds without any problems. But the geometry, the fine Öhlins suspension and thus the overall handling of the RS fits better on the racetracks. Not to be underestimated, even if it sounds ridiculous, is the RS's minimalist fairing. When you're really absolutely bent over, the wind protection is actually noticeable and relieves the neck muscles accordingly. Anyone who spends an entire track day weekend on a naked bike will appreciate this, unless he has a crack like Mike Tyson. NoPain's conclusion from the perspective of a track hobbyist. After the overland test in spring, it was clear that the Street Triple has a lot going for it behind its 3 cylinders. Unsurprisingly, both models were also able to prove this impressively on the racetrack. But the real question was, where are the strengths of the RS compared to the R and can they be capitalized on the racetrack? Even on the first laps, I appreciated the sporty, front-wheel-oriented riding position, which offered confidence-inspiring control, not least because of the wide handlebars, and was more than bearable even in longer turns thanks to the comfortable knee angle. While perfectly fine on the highway, I found both seats a touch too soft for the racetrack, yet the sporty shape of the RS seat was very inviting for knee downs. When switching back and forth between the bikes, even I, as a layman, clearly felt the geometry and handling differences. Overall, I felt more comfortable on the more agile RS and was also faster on the road. But since the perceived speed is always somewhat deceptive, I wanted to leave nothing to chance in terms of my assessment this time and mounted on both bikes the innovative Racebox Mini S. The approximately 100 grams light device is a super precise lap timer with GPS, accelerometer, and gyro sensor, which stores the data in the highest resolution up to 130 minutes standalone on the device, without requiring a permanent Bluetooth connection. 2. It has 2000 racetrack variants pre-programmed and subsequently allows the evaluation of data such as lap times, average and maximum speeds, lean angles, line selection and much more intuitively via the included smartphone app. Even virtual comparisons between different rides or bikes are possible in real time. The result of the analysis of my fastest lap times of both street triples clearly proved that I was on average 2 seconds faster per lap with the 765 RS. The high speed at the start-finish straight was 231 km per hour with the RS measured by GPS compared to 227 km per hour with the R model. I gained an estimated 2/3 of my time advantage on the longer straight sections and the final third in the corners. Therefore, my conclusion is relatively clear. Connoisseurs like me, racers and well-funded reach for the RS because there is, in addition to the technical advantage, the yellow and red color variant. Also, the difference in purchase price to the R is in my opinion completely in order. Because nowhere else you get for so little money 10 horsepower more peak power, Stylema brake calipers, and all-in shock including sharper geometry, and hyper-naked tires served. Not to mention other little things like the display, the windshield, the high-quality levers and the sporty seat on the RS ones. However, if you can do without the previously mentioned bling-bling, you'll also do very well with the standard R and use the money saved for hypersport tires and many instructive track day kilometers. If you liked the video, leave us a like in the comment. To make sure you don't miss a video in the upcoming future, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned.